Hey y'all, if you're looking for a legit place to get cheap MT, go to dvdj.com and use code Popboy for an extra 10% off. Hey, it's your Popboy. Okay, I'm about to say something. Something you've never heard me say. But I'm just not having fun playing 2K right now. Or at least I wasn't having fun before I did what we're about to do. Okay, and that's fix the on-ball defense. I mean, look at some of this stuff. We're talking simple moves here. It's like the ball handler is playing on a basketball court, and the defender is playing on a sheet of ice. I mean, even against really good on-ball defenders, it's one subtle move, and goodbye. I mean, I understand this kind of thing's gonna happen, from time to time, but no, this is insane. It's just way too often, and it's for everybody. User, CPU, our AI teammates suck at guarding the ball. Everybody sucks. Like, what the hell is that? Where are you going, kind sir? Alright, so, whatever. Let's just fix it. Sound good? Okay, good. Let's get to the adjustments, and I got 3 of them for this issue, and then I got like 9 other updates we'll do later in the vid. But first I want to make sure we're all on the same page, so I already got 5 full sets of defaults out, right? 1 for each difficulty. Now all the other sliders that are not included in this update, those still apply. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't already have those sets, the link to that vid is in the description for you. But just know going forward that those sets will always be correct and updated, except for the adjustments that we just made in the very latest, the most recent slider update video. So those will be the only ones you update manually. Okay, so first slider for on-ball defense, the body up sensitivity slider. It sounds complicated, it's just how much are the ball handlers affected by the defenders bumping them. Now, we shouldn't be able to just jam the shit out of the turbo button and eventually get by the defender no matter what, like this. And then by the same token, just going coast to coast, completely untouched. I don't know, it's all just too easy. But at the same time, average ball handlers should be able to make some moves and drive to the rim, so we don't want this kind of thing to happen too often for them. So we gotta raise this, but we don't want to go crazy with it. We need good balance. So here it is. Let's go ahead and start with rookie. We got user 59, CPU 65. Moving on to pro, that's going to be user 61, CPU 63. Now on all-star, the user and the CPU are exactly the same. They're both going to be at 62. Alright, now body up sensitivity on superstar. That's going to be user 63, CPU 61. And then finally on Hall of Fame, it's going to be user 64, CPU 60. Okay, the next thing is the defenders clearly just don't move well enough when they're guarding the ball. So we're going to be increasing their lateral quickness here. Now let's start with rookie again. So lateral quickness on rookie, it's going to be user 72, CPU 67. All right, now for pro, user 71, CPU 68. And then all-star is going to be user 70, CPU 68. For superstar, we got user 70, CPU 69. And then for Hall of Fame, we got user 69, CPU 70. All right, now the last slider we need to adjust for on-ball defense is, you guessed it, the on-ball defense slider. Now let's go ahead and start with rookie again. So on-ball defense for rookie, user 81, CPU 74. Okay, and for pro, we got user 79, CPU 75. And then for all-star, we got user 78, CPU 76. And then on superstar, CPU and user, both sides are going to be at 77. Then for Hall of Fame, we got user 76, CPU 79. So that's going to bring the on-ball D up to where it should be. Going to make it a lot better. It's also going to give us a lot more realistic interactions between the ball handler and the defender. You'll find now that we don't have nearly as many cheesy blow-bys, and good defenders don't go flying out of the arena every time they get hit with a simple move. And if he does a good job and cuts off the ball handler, now it'll actually be like he's running into, I don't know, another human. And he'll have a much harder time just turboing through him. But of course these settings are balanced, they're not overpowered. So don't worry, the ball handlers can still blow by, can still shake the defender if they do a good job. And they can still take full advantage of mismatches. It's just now we have outcomes that make a lot more sense, based on the matchup and how well each side executes. That's cool. You get a lot more great battles, which is awesome. But it's looking and feeling much better now, my friends. Now, but I do want to let y'all know I do have one more thing up my sleeve for on-ball defense, and that's going to be in the next video. I'm pretty damn excited about the results I've gotten. I just need to get it perfect for every difficulty level. I'm almost there. So that'll be coming, like I said, in the next video. Subscribe for sure if you're not already. Then, of course, you hit your notifications on after that. Make sure you don't miss it. Now, don't go yet. We still got more adjustments included with this update. All right, and I got 9 of them for you. So we're going to go through them pretty quickly. They're pretty self-explanatory, but they all do their part to make the gameplay more realistic and more enjoyable. Okay, so first thing we got to take care of, guys are getting tired too fast. Gatorade signs popping up too early. This is easy to fix. We just need 2 adjustments to do it, and it's not a difficulty thing, so it'll be the same numbers for every level. But what we're going to do first with the stamina slider, once again for every level, we're going to take that up to 57. Okay, so that's one of them to fix that. The other one is the fatigue rate slider. So we're going to take this one to 42. So let's move on. Next, I got 3 foul sliders for you. And I'm going to be doing all the foul sliders soon, but I'm going to give you 3 adjustments that I know for a fact we need to make. We make them right now. And once again, foul frequency is not a difficulty thing, so it's going to be the same numbers for every level. Right? So first one, charging frequency, we're going to take that up to 88. Next, the blocking foul frequency, that's going to be at 81. Okay, next one, illegal screen frequency. Now, I wish we would have had this slider last year, but this year they're not bad. They're a lot less frequent, the level's more realistic, and they're less random. So it's not that much of a problem. I have this thing at 52, so that brought back really realistic results comparing it to the last 5 years of actual NBA games. So it's good at 52, and once again, it's for every difficulty level. Okay, and another one that's going to be the same for every difficulty level. This is one of the tendency sliders, so it's under that category, but it's the take 3-point shot slider. Once again, I'm going to do all these tendencies in a separate video. Once I do more detailed testing specifically for that, but I can already see clearly that we got to take this thing up. Teams are not taking enough threes, so we're going to be putting this at 80. And even though this is mostly for the CPU, I would also set it to 80 for the user side as well, especially if you're playing a player lock. But yeah, either way, I'd set it the same thing. It's not going to hurt anything. All right, moving on. The other 2 are shooting sliders. And once again, I am going to do more detailed testing on this category specifically, but just with the testing that I've done already, I can already tell I'm getting a little low on 3-point percentage and a little low on mid-range shots as well. Yes, I do go through all of those on the shot charts and measure them and calculate my own damn percentage for those because the game doesn't do it for you, but let's get back on track. These are obviously not going to be the same for every difficulty, so we're going to go ahead and start with rookie again. Let's get on the mid-range setting. So for rookie, we're going to have this at 56 for the user, 48 for the CPU. All right, let's go to pro. That's going to be 54 for the user, 50 for the CPU. All-star, it's going to be at 52 for both sides. Superstar, that's going to be at 51 for the user, 54 for the CPU. Then we got Hall of Fame, 50 for user, 56 for CPU. All right, now let's come to 3-point. That's going to be at 54 for the user, 46 for the CPU, and that's rookie. Let's go to pro, 52 for user, 48 for CPU. All-star, it's going to have it at 50 for both sides. Superstar, we got 49 for user, 52 for CPU. And Hall of Fame, 48 for user, 54 for CPU. So that'll kick them up a little bit, give more realistic percentages for those shots. But anyway, moving on. Let's come to the last one. It's going to be the blocking slider. Just like last year, blocking is just overpowered. They're way too easy to come by. That happen too often. And this is especially the case for the user. Guys, so what we're going to do, start with rookie again. For the user on rookie, we're going to have it at 44, CPU 42. Okay, on pro, user 43, CPU 44. On all-star, user 42, CPU 45. Superstar, user 41, CPU 46. Then Hall of Fame, user 40, CPU 46. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoy all these improvements. Tap that like button if you're ready for more. I'm gonna get straight back in the lab right now so I can bring you that next one ASAP. But hit me up in the comments or on Twitter in the meantime if you need anything. And I'm gonna be back here real soon with the next edition of 2K with the Pap Boy.